Today, we're diving into Solana's big comeback, Stripe's billion-dollar crypto move, and Kraken's new blockchain, Inc.
And much more. So sit tight and stay tuned.
Yo, Clyde, did you see what South Korea's up to? They're like high-key making moves with crypto. From 2025, any company doing international stuff with stablecoins has got to report it monthly to the Bank of Korea. It's to keep shady business, like money laundering and tax evasion, in check.
Well, look at that. South Korea ain't playing around, huh? Reckon they got fed up with all that sneaky, under-the-table stuff. Can't say I blame them, what with all them newfangled digital coins popping up. If folks are using stablecoins for tax dodging or worse, like gambling or drugs, I can see why they'd want to rope it in.
Spot on, mate. Deputy Prime Minister Choi mentioned how, without a real law for virtual assets, they're struggling to decide if stablecoins are just money or something bigger. But yeah, the Foreign Exchange Act's getting an upgrade so they can deal with it.
Makes sense. They're saying crypto's tied to almost 80% of foreign money crimes over there. Seems like South Korea's becoming a real hot spot for all things crypto too, seeing as they're one of the top 3 places for crypto biz these days.
Dead serious, Clyde. They even got this law protecting users now, closing down dodgy exchanges and letting folks recover millions in stranded funds.
Sounds like they're fixing to make it all square.
Mate, did you hear? Some hackers just pulled off a massive heist, swiping $20 million from a government crypto wallet in the US. They nabbed a stash of Tether, USDC, and Ethereum, and now they're washing it through dodgy channels linked to laundering services.
Well, I'll be darned. The government sure ain't having a good day. You're telling me they had Bitfinex funds locked up in there, and some fella just yeeted the whole lot?
Exactly. Arkham, one of them blockchain firms, says they swapped the stolen stablecoin straight into Ethereum. Then they scattered it into a bunch of smaller bits across these addresses marked Binance Deposit. So sus if you ask me.
And right before that, the government suddenly pulled out $5.4 million from that AV thing after 8 whole months of doing nothing with it. Almost like they had a hunch.
Right? Then they grabbed another $1.12 million in Tether after. Blockchain sleuth ZachXBT called the whole thing nefarious.
Reminds me of that big heist back in 2016 when them hackers snagged 120,000 Bitcoin. And now those two, Ilya and Heather, are finally facing the music.
Legendary crime, that one. Anyway, government's trying to track this down like last time. They found the hacker wallet using something called 1inch. Then, the hackers split the Ethereum into chunks of 40 grand each. Hey Clyde, the Netherlands is asking the public for their thoughts on new crypto tax rules. They're trying to match up with EU standards, so they're going to make crypto companies collect and share user data with their tax office. Starts January 2026.
Well, now that's something. So, all these crypto folks in the Netherlands are going to be reporting to the taxman, huh? Guess they want to make sure folks ain't skipping out on taxes with this newfangled digital money.
Yeah, exactly. The Dutch tax office wants data on EU residents, then they'll pass it along to other EU tax offices. It's part of this DAC 8 thing from last year, so providers only got to report once to their home country, not to every EU member state.
Well, that's a bit of a time saver then. Otherwise, them crypto folks would be buried in requests from each EU country. And what about countries outside the EU?
Good question. The Netherlands actually signed on to this global crypto tax framework from the OECD, so they'll share info with non-EU countries that follow the same rules.
Sounds like they're covering all their bases. And I bet they think this'll stop tax dodgers in their tracks. Smart move, asking the public what they think too.
Yep, they're taking feedback till November 21st. They want to make sure the rules match both EU standards and Dutch policies. They'll submit the final bill mid-2025. Denmark's doing similar, taxing unrealized gains even.
Makes sense then, if the EU's all working to stay on the same page.
Oi, Clyde, you heard about prolific game studios Airdrop coming in 2025? They're dishing out rewards in Procoin to players who stay active on their games. Like, the more you play, the more you can earn. Sound lit, yeah?
Well, that's something else. So they're handing out free tokens just for playing their games? What do you gotta do to get a bigger slice of that airdrop pie?
Pretty simple, mate. You gotta keep up with daily logins, finish tasks, and try all their games. It's all about staying active, you know? They've got games on Telegram, like Herb Haven, where you grow a garden, and Quack Attack, where you go duck hunting. Each game's got tasks that boost your share.
So I just log in each day, finish tasks, and I'm good to go? Don't sound half bad. I reckon keeping a streak helps too.
Absolutely, mate. Daily logins keep your streak going and up your rewards. Plus, each game has something unique, like in Big Catch, you join fishing tournaments, and in Block Builder, you clear lines like a Tetris pro.
And these tokens you earn, they just for the game? Or can you do something else with them?
Both. You can use them for in-game buys or trade them on exchanges after the airdrop, and they're planning future airdrops, so stay active and you're all set.
Well, look at that. Get paid to game and a chance to use tokens outside the game. I might just give it a whirl.
Kraken's going all in with its own blockchain called Ink, launched in early 2025. It's meant to make DeFi easier to use without a native token so people can trade, lend, and borrow in a simple setup.
So they're finally joining the blockchain game like Coinbase and Binance, huh? Why are they calling it Ink? And what's this OP stack thing?
Yeah, it's Kraken's answer to Base and BNB chain. They're building Ink on layer 2 tech with the OP stack to boost scalability and make it work with other blockchains. Basically, it will be faster and play well with other systems.
Makes sense. They've been in the crypto biz for a while, so I guess it was bound to happen. Any token they're launching with it?
Funny thing is, no token. They're focusing just on the DeFi features for now. Unlike others with native tokens like BNB, Ink's aim is to get more folks into DeFi by making it simple and cost-effective.
Interesting approach. I reckon they see profit in offering services directly, huh?
Exactly. Kraken's founder, Andrew Kohler, says they see it as a solid revenue boost. Their testnet's coming soon, and the full launch is set for Q1 2025. They've got 40 folks working on it, and even got a big event for devs in Thailand this November.
Well, they're doing it right then. Kraken's been around a long time, so I'll bet they'll make waves with this Ink blockchain.
Did you hear about Stripe? They just bought Bridge, a stablecoin platform, for a whopping $1.1 billion. They're looking to get deeper into the crypto game, especially with stablecoins.
Well, I'll be darned. Stripe's always been big on shaking up the way folks handle money online. Guess they're seeing something in them stablecoins, huh?
Exactly. Stablecoins are like crypto, but without all the crazy ups and downs since they're tied to stuff like the US dollar. Stripe sees them as a way to make global payments faster and cheaper. Goodbye to those long waits and hefty fees.
Makes sense. So this Bridge company, what's their deal? They got something unique?
Yeah, Bridge's whole pitch was to be the Stripe of blockchain. They let developers use stablecoin for payments, making it easier for businesses to do instant cross-border payments and manage reserves. Stripe's hoping to use their tech for more efficient global transactions.
Stripe's really digging into blockchain then. Must mean stablecoins are more than just a fad. Sounds like they're setting up for the future of digital payments.
That's right, mate. They're pushing to make payments simpler, secure, and way cheaper. And with Bridge's tech, Stripe could be at the front of the whole blockchain movement, especially as stablecoins become a bigger deal.
Well, looks like Stripe's planning to lead the pack. This'll be one to watch if they're really gonna change how folks pay across borders.
Clyde, have you noticed how Solana's been giving Ethereum a run for its money lately? The speed, the users, the adoption, it's all taken off. Sol's back in the game big time.
Oh yeah? Didn't Solana take a nosedive back when FTX went belly up? Folks thought it was done for.
Exactly. Sol dropped from $260 in 2021 to under $10 after FTX collapsed, since Alameda held loads of it. But this year, Sol's clawed its way back, sitting around $168 now. They're pulling folks in left and right with their faster transactions and cheaper fees.
That's a comeback. So, what's making Solana gain ground on Ethereum? I thought ETH had all the big money and serious apps.
Spot on, Clyde. Ethereum still leads in high-value stuff, but Solana's winning with everyday users. Their total value locked, TVL, shot up 342% this year to $6.2 billion, while Ethereum's TVL is actually down to $48 billion from $67 billion. Solana's cheaper and faster for decentralized trading. Folks love it.
And folks are trading more on Solana's DEX too, I bet.
Yep, Solana took 30% of the DEX market volume last week, leaving Ethereum with just 16%. Sol can handle thousands of transactions per second, while Ethereum struggles with congestion and high gas fees.
Makes sense. And what's driving all this activity? I heard there's a meme coin craze going on Solana.
You're right, meme coins are sparking a lot of action on Solana. Traders are flocking to chase the hype, which is boosting Solana's numbers. Experts reckon Solana's turning into a hotbed for all the risky, high-reward stuff.
Well, sounds like Solana's gearing up for a bullish run. Let's see if it can keep the momentum going, or if it's just another bubble waiting to burst.
That's it for today. Solana's moves, Stripe's big buy, and Kraken's latest project.
And plenty more. Appreciate you joining us.
Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for all the latest updates.
Stay curious, folks. This is Clyde.
And Jeremy, signing off. See you next time.